friends, Tracy Bish here, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia. Welcome to 2026. This is my first video for the year and I'm actually creating a card for Tracy's Sunday Challenge. This is this week's challenge. The theme is celebration and I'm actually making a birthday card for a really good friend. So I've grabbed out my Cake Day bundle, which is the Cake Day dies and the Cake Day stamp set. I've also grabbed out the beautifully created dies because I want to use one of these. I've got an idea in my head. I'm not 100% sure on how the card will go together, but we'll do it as we go. So I do have those. I've also pulled out from the annual catalogue the beautiful Bokeh DSP. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use either one of these. I will use the DSP, but I'm not sure which one I'll use. So I have those two out as well. And I've grabbed also, because I've grabbed the two DSP pieces, I've got Berry Burst and Fresh Freesia cardstock. And then I've also grabbed a piece of basic white thick cardstock and basic white cardstock to put the card together. Now, because I have used the beautiful Cake Day, I'm using this one, I have already pre-die cut. So here, so it does make a cake. It also has macaroons. It's got candles and the tops for candles. It's got icing, all those good things. But these two dies here and these two dies here will make a macaroon. So I've actually just left one out so I can show you what they look like. So it comes in this two pieces. It is already scored and cut there, and then this little piece in the white fits inside like so, and then that gives you your macaron. I don't even know whether I've even eaten one of these, so hopefully I'm saying it right. I know it's very popular for a lot of people, but I don't know, not really my thing, I don't think. So, well, I've never tried it, so maybe it would be my thing if I tried it, but it's not something that I'm really rushing out to eat either. So this is what we've done. I've also done a whole heap of Fresh Freesia and Berry Burst macarons, and I've popped them together already. So I think I've done 10 of each, but I haven't quite done the full 10. And I actually used, you could either use liquid glue or a mini glue dot. I found that I was a little bit heavy-handed with my Tombow Mono multi-glue, so I ended up using a glue dot for a few of these, so it just made it a little bit easier. But look how cute they are. I've also done a candle in the Berry Burst and the little spark for the candle in gold foil. So I have those pieces all done and ready to go. So I sort of have an idea. I wanted to do like a cake tray with the macarons. Hope that makes sense. You'll see as we go along. But for the card base, I'm thinking that I might do, I did see on Pinterest this card idea. I didn't look into it. I just saw the picture and I thought I'll have a go at doing that and see how I go. I can't remember who it was that I saw it. But yeah, like I said, I didn't look at the measurements or a video or anything like that. So we're just going to wing it and see how we go. It might not turn out. It's definitely not going to be the same as theirs anyway, because I have no idea if I'm going to be doing it right. Anyway, so I have a piece of A4. I'm going to score in half at 4 1/8. And then cut in half. That's going to give me my card base. And then score that one. And then I need to cut, score this in half. So 4 1/8. So 2 1/16. This year I'm going to really try and do better with my metric measurements. That's something that I've failed myself over the years. I've really stuck with the imperial because even though I'm here in Australia, I don't know, the imperial just makes sense to me so much more than the metric. But anyway, in my future videos where I actually know what I'm creating, I'll be giving those measurements as well. So we have a card like this, but then I want to add another card. So I'm going to bring in, and I don't think this is a full sheet. I'll cut it in half that way. So 4 and 1/8. Let me get another piece. So very burst cardstock. And gonna go 3 and 7/8. Let's hope I'm doing this right. This is gonna go in here. I'm gonna score it at, say, 5.5. So this needs to be 10.5 inches. Five and a half and 5.5 is 11 inches, people. Okay, I never said my maths was fantastic. Just use this other piece. Sometimes winging it is not the way to go. Okay, so 11 inches by 3 and 7/8. Scored in half at 5.5, and I know people will probably watch this and was yelling at the screen as I was cutting. Anyway, that gives us that little 3 and 7/8 by 5.5. So that's going to be like this. What else do I need? I need a piece to go on the inside, and that's just my normal cardstock, basic white cardstock. I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants here and just make a few marks. I'll let you know what those measurements are. So 3 and 5/8 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to give me my inside piece where I can write on. Now I do need some DSP for the front. So what do we need? Let's go 1 and 7/8 by 5 and 5/8. I'm going to get used to this one here. 1 and 7/8 by 5 and 5/8. I think that's what I said. Yep, that's good. So we're going to actually do another one. So 1 and 7/8 by 5 and 5/8. So that gives us our 2 front panels. And then I want a little strip on the inside as well. So let's do let's do 3/4 of an inch. No, let's do 7/8 of an inch by 5 5/8. It gives us just a little strip and some little pieces, which honestly I won't keep because I've got millions of these little pieces that you never use. Let's bring these back in. I have some edges on my DSP just from cutting, so I'm just going to use my sander here and get rid of those. So welcome to 2026. I hope you had a good New Year's. This is New Year's Day here in Australia when I'm filming this. I did not see the new year in. I was sound asleep, which is always nice for me. Okay, how's our white piece? So I'm not going to actually adhere that one in just yet. I may do some stamping on that. Well, actually, I will be doing some stamping on it. But let's adhere this card inside our card base, just with some liquid glue. And how was everyone's Christmas? Did you get up to anything exciting? Love to hear. And if you got a really great present, let me know that as well. We actually had Christmas a little early this year. My daughter is actually traveling over in the US at the moment with her fiance. And I didn't measure that very well because this is 5.5. So let's just trim this off. So we had Christmas a little bit early, which was great. And then when Christmas Day come around, we had our usual Christmas breakfast with all the family. And yeah, we did a few jobs. So it was just, other than the Christmas morning, it was just a normal day, which is good. And then our 2 panels for the front. Gonna add them in. Love this bokeh effect DSP. It's actually in the annual catalogue if you would like to purchase it. It's a 6x6 pad, very, very pretty, and I love this bokeh effect. It's just a really pretty effect there. So we have that. It's going to open up like that. And I was thinking with the other die set, so this one here, I thought we might be able to add, because this one's going to tuck in and under. I was thinking about adding something like this style die, because I want to be able to add my macarons in there. So it'll either be that one or that one. Might actually be the second largest, but let's see. We'll start off with 1 on our tower, then we're going to go 2 berry burst. Three of these ones, and yeah, it's definitely going to be this one, I think, because it will sort of be off the edge as well. And then we've still got room for our candle, and I can actually cut that down a little bit. It doesn't need to be that high with that. Now this would also have looked really good embossed. maybe I could still emboss that. Or I could stamp it as well. Let's have a look. So I could maybe stamp this all the way around. That would look pretty. Yeah, I think we might do that. Might stamp this onto here. Okay, before we get going, let's die cut this shape. So that's going to be the basic white thick cardstock with our basic white, or our second largest die. So I'm just going to run this through over on my other desk. Bear with me. So we're on the first day of January right now. On the 6th of January, we have the new mini catalogue, Stampin' Up! Mini catalogue will be released. There's also 3 new kits in the kit collection, as well as new online exclusives. So lots and lots of new products coming out, which is super fun. And I'm actually in the process of getting all my catalogues out to my customers that requested the catalogue. So they should have it before the catalogue goes live, which is so fun. And if you're in need of any supplies that I've used on today's card, you can certainly purchase them in my online store. There is a link on the screen. I'll try and pop the link on the screen, and also in the description of the video too as well. And while you're at it, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure that you like, you subscribe, and yeah, maybe share the video too if you'd like. Okay, so I need to set these out a little bit better. This bottom rung is out a little bit. Some of these have some sticky on the back already, just making it a little bit harder. Okay, I like that, but I think it needs to be down just a smidge to be able to get that candle in. Okay, let's start adding these down. These are so cute. And it actually has a huge a huge cake as well, that you can actually make the cake into your card base, this die set. So if you do a lot of birthday cards or celebration-y cards, this set will be a good one for your stash. Okay, let's do our second layer. And I'm going to stick my first one down in the middle. That will make sure that it's all even on both sides. Did take a couple of minutes to die cut these and then adhere them together, but not too long. They're so adorable that it's so worth the time. Our third layer. And again, these are just going to sit in the middle. We've all seen these macaron towers. If you've watched The Handmaid's Tale, they actually had them in The Handmaid's Tale a lot. So they must have been real special. So I'm going to do a quick cut down of my candle. Yeah, that's good. I can also add that just underneath that top macaron too. And we're going to pop up the little sparkle. It looks like an ink splot. A mini would actually probably work so much better. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. Fold that one down, and this is going to go over the top. I think what I might do is I might use that larger, because this is the second largest. I might use the largest one to mat it, and we might go with, let's go the Fresh Freesia, I think. Oh. Actually, no, this one really pops up a lot more. Not quite big enough. Got another piece here. Let's just cut this one down, and then we'll do a quick die cut. And just do die cut that really quickly. So the largest and the second largest, look at that. That's pretty. And I'm going to actually pop that one up because there's nothing wrong with popping up. And I'm not sure whether I'll stamp that bit. Once we pop it all on, we'll see whether it needs a stamping as well. It's centered perfectly. Actually, I don't think it needs it. So we're just going to add some dimensionals to this side, or you could glue it down, whichever you would like. I'm going to add dimensionals. That's going to go on this side. That should be heaps. And we've still got to stamp the inside, so so cute. Right, yeah, I don't think it needs anything on there, but if I'd thought of it before, I could have embossed or stamped there anyway. For the inside of the card, I need my white piece back in. Where is it? Who knows where I've put it? I probably even used it for this piece. Maybe. I think I did. All right. We're going to cut another piece down. It's fine. And then we need to think about what we're going to stamp. There's a couple of different sentiments in this set. So what do we have? Happy Cake Day, Make a Wish, Let's Celebrate, Happy Birthday, Congrats, and Yay. I like the Happy Cake Day. I think that's sweet. Make a Wish is nice too. How big are they? Because I could also add a sentiment for the front of here as well. I think Happy Cake Day on the inside, because that's a nice big sentiment. Oh, and Let's Celebrate's a nice one too. It's a little bit smaller. That would go nice on the front. So we'll see what that looks like once it's stamped. And I think we might go Berry Burst. For the ink. So grab that one out. That's nice. And then I do have a couple more of these ones that I can add on the inside, so we'll do that. Also need just a little strip of white, and we might do the Let's Celebrate. See if I can get over it to celebrate and stamp it straight. Yeah, that's not too bad. So we're just going to adhere these ones to this inside piece. Fresh Freesia, Berry Burst, so pretty colours together. And I actually took the inspiration from the DSP. There's really pretty colours in it. I think Calypso Coral, Balmy Blue are the other colours in there, so you could mix this around. How cute is that? So let's pop that on the inside. Like so. And then Let's Celebrate. Grab my scissors out. You're going to make that even smaller. That's cool. So it's nice and small. And if we bend cut the ends, it's a really small banner cut there. There we go. Same on the other side. And pop him down, and let's use some dimensionals for that. And I might don't think I'll get away with those edges, but I will get away with this edge. So what a fun birthday card. I have made actually a cake card with this set as well, and I might have that close. I'll have a look for it in just a second. Oh, that's cute. I also want to add a little bit of sparkle, so I'm going to have a look for some embellishments. We might use a wink of Stella as well. Let's see what I have. Oh, I have these ones, which are really pretty low profile dots. I think, I'm not sure whether they're in the annual catalogue or online exclusives, but I think they're still available. But here's that other card that I was telling you about. I used the Happy Cake Day. This is Melon Mumbo, Pretty in Pink, and Very Vanilla. How cute is that? I really liked how that turned out. But I was thinking I might use these gold ones. That would look really pretty on here. But use what you have in your stash. Sort of very similar to that one. And we might use another one down there. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay. Little column, not a column, a stack of macarons. So it opens up, and again. How cute is that? I love these little ones down the bottom as well, bring it all in. This also sits up. I could have probably done it so it sort of flipped on the side. That would look good as well, but it'll sit up like this as well. Which looks cool. All right, so this is Tracy's Sunday Challenge. You've still got time if you'd like to join in. All you need to do is create a card with the theme celebration, so it could be anything, and add it to the comments section, the photo of your project, in the comments section of the Facebook post, the challenge post on my business Facebook page. What's really fun is for everyone who joins in each week, I'll be highlighting your card in a reel on my channel. So please join in. If you watermark your card, people will know that it's your card as well. So you can do that before you pop the card up. But if you're not worried about that, that's fine. I will still share your card. So just a lot of fun sharing the cards, and I really do get inspired by everyone who takes part each week. Very clever crafters and beautiful cards each week. I took a little bit of a break last year in 2025. I didn't sort of do a card each week. I am going to try very, very hard this year to do a card each week, and we'll see how we go. We might not get a video each week on Tracy's Sunday Challenge, but you never know. I will endeavour to try and keep up as much as possible. But yeah, this is my card for Tracy's Sunday Challenge using celebration as the theme. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for spending a bit of time with me today. I appreciate you being here. Please make sure that you give me those thumbs up, share the video, hit subscribe, and come back and check out more videos to come. As well as, if you've just found this channel, please go and check out all my other videos that I have. I have tons and tons, over 1,000 videos here on my YouTube channel with great cards to share with you, great tips, lots and lots of inspiration. So go and check those out as well. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.